Welcome back to Joyful Adventure Audits. If you're new here, go ahead and hit subscribe. We're exploring Birmingham's lost, closed, and repurposed pubs before their stories fade away. It's 2025, and today I'm standing on Soho Road in Handsworth, right at the junction with Queens Head Road. The address is 379, Soho Road, once the home of the pub known as the Queens Head Tavern. You can see the building still stands, but it's not a pub anymore. Since around 2008 it's been operating as Big John's Fish and Chip Shop. The pub's gone, the name lingers. I should say up front, this one was tricky to research. Old photographs of the Queen's Head at 379 are extremely rare, and lots of people confuse this one with another Queen's Head on Farm Street. Same name, different building, different story. Big thanks to Dora, who kindly shared a couple of rare photographs of the Soho Road pub. And we found vintage footage from a YouTube channel where you can briefly glimpse the building in its pub days, links in the description. If you've got photos or memories, please send them in. The Queen's Head sat at that corner of Soho Road and Queens Head Road. The road name itself nods to the pub, or maybe the pub took its name from the road. Either way they're linked. Queens Head Road was once known as Queens Head Lane and connected into the older industrial Handsworth neighbourhood. This area has deep roots. Nearby was Fair House, Sycamore Hill, where inventor William Murdoch lived, and the whole zone was woven into the story of Birmingham's industrial age. The pub served nearby workers, families, locals for well over a century. Unlike grand Victorian pubs, the Queen's Head was modest but meaningful, a reliable local under the umbrella of Mitchells and Butlers. For decades this stretch of Soho Road was packed with pubs. The Queen's Head was part of that rhythm. But by the 1990s and through the 2000s things changed. New drinking habits, tighter laws, shifting communities, and the pub closed around 2008. Almost immediately, the building was converted into a takeaway and now a fish and chip shop. The interior, the bar fittings, gone. But the building remains. Remember, there are two Queen's Heads in this area with very different fates. The one on Farm Street Inn was derelict, the one we're focusing on at 379, Soho Road, is now Big John's. If you're researching, don't mix them up. Walking along Soho Road today, you'll still see pubs, but many have vanished or been transformed. The Queen's Head is a snapshot of that wider change, corner pubs replaced by shops, flats, new uses. So this is the story of the Queen's Head, 379, Soho Road, Handsworth. A pub that closed around 2008, now a fish and chip shop, but once a hub of local life. If you ever drank here, or have stories or photos, drop them in the comments or email us. We'd love to bring them into a future video. We've got hundreds of lost pub stories on our channel, free to watch, free to share. Thanks for joining me on this walk. Subscribe if you haven't already, and tell us which pub you'd like us to cover next. See you at the next lost pub.
They stripped the bar of its soul and heart, turned it into a curry cart. Oil on the pavement, ghosts in the air. They're still drinking, but no one's there. Last orders in Brum, we're still standing. Through the grease, through the smoke, still demanding. The Queen's Head might be takeaway fried, but working class goals never say goodbye. The jukebox gone, the dartboard bare, the landlord's laugh replaced with despair. Mandolin strings cry through the night. We're still here, we'll still fight. to haunt this Birmingham night. Hand smelled of ale and lime. A jukebox crooned out a half-tuned rhyme. The darts hit the board, the dominoes fell. Now it's grease in the air, a vinegar spell. Last orders in Brum. Last call for the lot. The Queen's Head's gone, and a chip shop's what we've got. Where's the laughter? Where's the hum? Last orders in Brum. The floorboards creak with the weight of the night. Boots on the rail, pint glasses held tight. The landlord's laugh was a call to the crowd. Now the friar's hiss is the only sound. Salt on the counter, a memory fried. The heart of the street's been battered and died. Last orders in Brum. Last call for the lot. The Queen's Head's gone, and a chip shop's what we've got. Where's the laughter? Where's the hum? Last orders in Brum. Pints to packets, stories to steam. A pub's not a pub when it's lost its dream. The sign still hangs, but it lies to the street. No more cheers, no more feet. Last orders in Brum.